I took a bold stance in how I view finance. We're not just scorekeepers of the past, we're performance engines of the future. What changed when I made this bold stance is we simplify reporting, we built a weekly operating cadence, we connected finance with operations and technology, and then all that led to faster decisions, smarter decisions, and a calmer, stronger organization.
A bold stance that I took was dismantling our fundraising mechanisms. So I wanted to implement a strategic partnership program. There was some resistance at first because it was harder to understand and harder to implement, but what we've seen over time is it's created more sustainable funding and it's a better alignment with our partners.
Walking out of prison. When you walk out of prison, there are a lot of obstacles that you face. There will be no's. There will be a lot of doors that will be closed, but you have to be resilient and you have to keep going. When you're resilient, you're able one day to sit in front of a group of people and be a Titan 100 for the second time.
A bold stance that I took was investing in our staff. Your staff is the backbone of your organization. If you invest wisely in your staff, you're only going to get positive results out of that.
A bold stance that we took was implementing a management operating system. Our company was one that had been led primarily by myself and other managers. We didn't have any formal leadership and organizational training, and so we wanted to elevate our company to the next level, and this was, at least we thought, an easy way to do it.
A bold stance I took was thinking independently, not approaching a set of facts or a problem with a preconceived outcome or conclusion, but looking at it with a fresh perspective and arriving at the right result.
My daily habit is bringing the right energy. I believe that energy is what moves us and inspires us to do things that we need to do.
My daily habit is giving back to the community. It allows me to infuse our projects and our culture with a level of expectation that we are going to do more and leave the world in a better place than we found it.
Practicing gratitude. When all is said and done, I love my company, I love my employees, but life is so much more spiritually, family, and so I speak these things out loud to remind me what I'm really here for.
Quiet moment in the morning. Sitting still in thought, meditation, and prayer to get my mind and my heart ready for the day to serve clients at the highest level of excellence.
Starting with movement. I like to do 30 minutes of some type of vigorous exercise, whether that be running or Peloton. Gets my head clear, gets me thinking about not work at that point, and really just ready for the day.
Focus time. The benefit that I get is being able to complete a thought without having multiple interruptions. It's allowing me to make sure I stay focused on the goal, that I can maintain what the board is asking me to do, what the employees need, what our customers need. So it allows me time to really focus on what do I need from all areas that I am responsible for.
Reflection. Reflection is taking the time to really think about what I'm grateful for, and then making certain that I write it down so that the next day I can look at it and go, wow, what a great day I had yesterday.
Well, my daily habit is catching up on hockey news, specifically my team, the Montreal Canadiens. Aside from business, it's my passion, and by doing that, I can kind of move on to the next part of the day.
I inspire others by reminding them who we serve. It sets them up to understand that what we do on a daily basis is more impactful than simply putting lines on paper. As architects, we're designing the futures of our communities.
I inspire others by creating a clear vision. It's outlining what that future is going to look like based on realistic outcomes that our team can achieve in the future.
Through data. I find that data helps ground the problems that we're trying to solve, and the secret sauce is taking that data and turning it into stories. Because when I can do that storytelling, that's how I really rally our community and our fundraising partners to help solve the solution.
Creating a culture of transparency. What that means for us is showing the why behind what we do. Everything that we do has a purpose, and when our staff understands the why, they're more invested in what they're doing.
Through clarity. Clarity is, here's where we're going, here's how we're gonna get there, and here's your role in the process.
Leading by example. I ask our folks to work real hard, and I work real hard. I think you gotta show them you're gonna work as hard as you expect them to, and if your goals are aligned, that's the secret to success.
I inspire others by dreaming big. I think when they see me dreaming big, it expands their dreams and what they feel that we can accomplish as a team. I think it inspires them to dream big.
My leadership journey shifted from business to purpose when I realized what I did had a real impact. Our customers were able to provide workers to companies across the globe. They're able to push projects forward, they're able to create innovation, and they're able to really make a difference in the world.
My work shifted from business to purpose during the pandemic. The response by the community, our membership, to the activities, the programs that we created during a time where people were looking for something to hold on to.
When I started focusing on people, I found that my team's energy rose also. If that wasn't there, I have people that have been with me for 17, 18 years. And I just think that's an incredible gift.
When my dad died unexpected and everything became on my responsibility to lead and to grow this company, extreme courage and belief, conviction, and you have to give that to your team.
When I started realizing about care and how it affects others. Care is at the heart of everything that we do, whether it's personal, whether it's professional. When you show them that you care, you can open doors to things and places that you could never imagine.
When I started Intelligence, I figured out as a leader that I was able to tell people yes when other people might have said no. That means I can give people opportunities when other people won't give them opportunities as someone gave me. It builds a culture where there's loyalty, there's commitment, there is hope.
My leadership shifted from business to purpose when I joined nonprofit boards. Having the ability and the focus on something other than profitability really changes up everything. It provides great balance for a business owner and a CEO being able to see what I would call maybe the softer side of how things are done, along with the traditional profitability, income, revenue, etc.
When I joined the community bank, Catalyst was when I engaged with them every day as my client. I saw them, they knew all the names of their customers. They knew their families, they knew their kids, and I thought that that was just a very meaningful way to impact and change people's lives.
My shift from business to purpose began when I made the transition from private practice to being the corporate counsel for Edible Brands. Much greater sense of professional fulfillment. I love being part of a company where we are doing new things, where we're taking risks, where I'm involved in all of those decisions, not just legal decisions, but to see us weather the storm and to grow as a brand.